welcome to my channel. I am here to talk about the kind of day that I had today. It is after 11 o'clock at night here. I am riding the bus because I can't be at home right now. The woman that I contacted a few weeks ago about the harassment that I was dealing with from Child Protective Services and Social Services in Iceland called them before she left the country on a trip, and she's still gone. I know that I talked about the letters that they were sending and how they were trying to kick me out of the country. Well, they showed up at my house this morning with the police, and they broke down my door, and they stole my children out of my arms. I have no idea where my kids are. They kidnapped them from me. I asked them to take them to their grandparents' house. They told me that they would, but they didn't. They kicked my mother-in-law out of the car and left with my kids. I begged the U.S. Embassy to help me before it happened, and they did not offer me any help at all. I told them that we were not safe, and I told them that we needed refuge, and they didn't care. I'm going to post this video, and there is going to be some graphic things because I recorded them breaking into my house. I recorded everything that they did. They physically assaulted me in my bedroom after they ripped the kids out of my arms. And they took my phone from me, so I wasn't able to record them assaulting me, but they did. I'm going to include the audio because they threatened me inside of my home if I didn't shut the camera off. But I continued to record an audio. I was going to blur the faces out, but I decided that I'm not. I'm just going to show people who did it and what happened. I've made many phone calls today, and I've went many places to try to get help, and everyone's just saying basically that I need to contact an attorney. I made a timeline last night before they showed up of everything that had happened, and I sent it out to attorneys last night, but I haven't heard back anything from any of them. I can't remember what I was gonna say. I'm going to also include in the comments or in the description this timeline that I created. I was on the phone with the secretary of this woman who left the country while they were breaking into my house. I had been on the phone with her for like 20 minutes explaining to her the harassment that I've had to deal with from these people. And they came to my house while I was telling her these things, and they broke in and kidnapped my children. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video, and please message me if you need to comment or if you have any questions. I do not have any reason to open my door. I've done nothing wrong. I don't understand why you're here at my house. Everything is fine. I'm telling you. Everything is fine. This is harassment. This is harassment. I'm taking my daughter to the doctor at 4 o'clock this afternoon. You are harassing me. You are harassing me. Please stop harassing me. Please go from my home. Please go from my home. Please stop harassing me. The police just broke into my home. The police just broke into my home. You cannot take my phone from me. Go out of my home, please. Howard, get the kids ready and take them to your mom's, okay? The police are breaking into my home. They broke into my home against my will. The police broke into my home against my will. Liliana, no. Liliana, no. Come here, please. Go up on the bed with mommy. Don't yell while you're holding Polly. Why are you here? We did clean up. This house is quite a bit cleaned up. I just moved into this house. They checked it out. You are harassing me. You are harassing me. You broke into my house. I want to see the warrant saying that you're allowed to come in. I want to see the warrant from a judge saying that you're allowed to come into my home. That's my stepson. I want to see the warrant that you have stating that you're allowed to break into my home or go out of my home. Stay here, Liliana. Elise, I need you to call your grandma to come and get the kids. I want to see the warrant from the court saying you're allowed to break into my home. No, Hroar. I want to see the warrant. I want to see the warrant. Where is the warrant? Where is the warrant? Where is the warrant saying that you can go out of my home? You do not have a warrant saying that you can come in here. You are breaking into my home. You are breaking my human rights. You are breaking my human rights. Go out of my home. Please go out of my home. You do not have a warrant to come into my home. You broke into my home illegally. I did not want you in my house. You do not have a court order. I do not trust you. Why? Did you lie to me? Have you lied to me? Have you lied to me? Did you tell me? I have a recording of the whole entire thing that happened over the weekend. I have a recording. I have a recording. You told me that Hotel Laxness was not vacant. There were no rooms. I'm going there today to pick up a paper stating that on Wednesday the 24th that there were open rooms. You guys wanted me to go to a homeless shelter with my children. The Salvation Army. The Salvation Army. You weren't willing to pay for a hotel room for us to stay in. You have lied to me. You have split my family up multiple times. Please go from my home. My house is not... I want you to go out of my house unless you can provide me with a warrant showing me that you legally, through the courts, can come into my home. I want you to provide me. Elise, I need you to bring your phone, please. I need to call the police department so I can get the embassy on the phone.
This is the police.
Yeah, you illegally broke into my home without a court order. You illegally broke into my home without a court order. And also, I would like to remind you that the law states that when Child Protective Services is coming to deal with people about their children, there's not supposed to be uniformed police officers. There's not supposed to be uniformed police officers. Here they are. They broke into my home. They broke into my home.
We need to talk.
I want you to go out of this house with our children to your mothers.
I cannot do that right now, but can you calm down?
Why can't you?
Because
so we can talk.
We need to talk. Let them talk. Okay.
What do you have to say to me?
Oh, listen.
I think it's best for you guys that you get yourself an attorney, a lawyer.
I am. I sent emails out with a timeline of everything you've done to me. No, I don't trust you. Okay. I don't want you to pay for my attorney.
No, they can pay for the attorney.
Well, then I'm going to choose the attorney.
You can choose.
Because
yeah.
we cannot.
In the home side of the lawyer attorney thing, they have some names who are specialized in...
And actually, my house is not dirty. It just has clutter. I want to state that my house is not dirty. It has... No, I don't trust you. No, I don't trust this, and I don't trust you. This is for an attorney. This is for an attorney.
Breaking the rights of the children, so we cannot talk about the case.
I am not breaking the rights of my children.
You are breaking the rights.
I am not breaking the rights of my children. I am taking my daughter to the doctor at 4 o'clock today. 4 o'clock, Hilsugesslin. Just because I'm not doing what you tell me to do.
Taktu bara af henni símann.
Nei, nei.
Don't take my phone away.
Ok, þú ræður.
You're not allowed to do this. This is my right.
Take the phone.
Can you just calm down?
Do you see this police officer? He's threatening me. They're threatening me. They're threatening me.
They are not threatening.
They are threatening me. And they're yelling in front of my children.
Cassie, can you
You are
please calm
you are yelling
down?
all the time.
I am
You are
calm.
yelling.
Viltu biðja
You're
hana
very
að-
loud.
Við
And you're
getum
very
ekki talað við málið þegar hún
You're
er
very
að taka þetta upp.
constant.
Þetta er
I'm going to take a video of my house, the way that it looks. These are coats that we took off and put up here. The way that it looks right after they took my kids from my arms. This is my bathroom. Shoes and a jacket. This is from earlier when we were eating. These are kids' toys and jackets that we took off. Old couch cushions that my kids play with. We just recently moved here, so we're still unpacking. These are things that have not been yet unpacked. Our house is not dirty, it's just cluttery. This is my kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm just making a video.
These are our cigarette supplies because we have no money, which is our problem. Underpaid.
This is a spare bedroom that just has a bunch of shit stored in it because we haven't gotten around to doing anything. This is where they took my kids away from me. House is not dirty enough to take my kids away. Okay, I had to turn my camera off, so I'm voice recording now.
Lögfræðingarnir ykkar, fá alla pappíra.
Ég er búinn að sanna það að
Ellis,
fyrirverandi
where is
konan
Liliana?
mín dó
Can you go
á
and get her,
nákvæmlega
please?
sömu
Now?
vinnubröðum og þau eru að sína. Nákvæmlega sömu vinnubröðum.
Leiðu okkur.
Excuse me, I need to get my daughter.
Kassi,
I need to get my daughter. I don't trust you. I don't even want to speak to you. Come with mommy. Mommy doesn't want you near Grilla.
That's not Grilla.
Sit down.
That's not Grilla.
Sit down, yeah. These people are not our friends, Liliana.
Oh, at least made out.
Yeah.
At least made out.
Yeah. Come on. We gotta go in the other room with Daddy.
No.
Það eigið þið bara það.
Andrótt, við erum að bíða eftir réttagæslumanni fatlaðra.
Já. Þetta er barnaverndarmál.
50.000
I said that I'm taking my daughter to the doctor at 4 o'clock.
Dugar engum og skapar neyðarástand sem að þið
I will
kallið
take her to the doctor that I choose to take her
Call
to.
my
You
grandma.
sent me an email telling me I am to take her to the child house after. Wait a minute.
There's paper.
Ma'am, can I say something to you? Do you know why I didn't want to
Við
take her?
höfum, af því við erum hægt að vinna með þau. Þau eru bara að spila með okkur.
I have her on a
Hvað er
recording.
þau? Við erum með upptökur af þeim þar sem við erum að reyna
But I want to tell you what's happening, okay? I have it on the
Can you please talk to me not the other?
Yes, I'm sorry. I am hard of hearing.
Okay.
Já, reyndar. Við talar mjög hátt.
I have it on a
Ég get bara að
recording.
tala hátt líka.
They were here on
Yeah, you're
Wednesday. She called me on the phone after that. She told me that I can take my daughter to the Barna house, but that I can, I can bring my son as well because I'm not allowed to be with her while she's being examined or talked to.
No, not examined.
I'm not okay with that.
When she's talked to.
I am not okay with that.
That
This is my daughter.
No,
I
this
am
is the
not
system.
abusing my children. I am not.
So why
I
are you
have been incessantly harassed by these
It's
people.
not that we are checking out.
What are you checking out?
Can she talk?
Sure.
You were supposed to go to Barnahouse because you had accusation about maybe Liliana something had happened to her. So
Right.
I offered you Barnahouse.
But I said
The
that I'm
work-
taking her to the doctor
The work
at 4.
The work in Barnahouse is that way that there's a specialized
I can talk already.
investigator talking to her in a special room where there's a recording. But parents are not allowed inside. They wait in another room while the special investigator and the child protection worker sit and they watch it on recording.
I'm just gonna take her to the doctor and have her checked out.
Okay.
I told you that I was being paranoid
Okay.
because I actually have a yeast infection myself too now. Okay. We both have yeast infections. We both have had urinary tract infections. I have doctor's records to prove it. We've been going swimming every day at the swimming pool.
But okay. But
I am only.
I think you should find yourself.
I am only
as soon as
paranoid
possible.
because that
You have to listen to what
happened
she
to me
has
as a
to say.
child. I am going to take her to the doctor and I am going to have her examined today at 4 o'clock at Hillside Iceland. That is my decision to make. I am her parent. If I want to take her there instead because I don't trust these people, then I can. I have more than enough reason not to trust them. I love milk. You want a drink?
Because you have not signed the case plan.
And I'm not going
you do not
to.
seem to be cooperating.
I'm not going to. Yeah, you want to come to my house unannounced? What if I'm having sex in my yard with my husband because my kids are at their grandparents' house? Why do you feel the need? Why do you feel the need? Why do you feel the need to come unannounced to my home?
It is really difficult to talk like in front of the children.
Yeah, I know it is.
No,
And
mommy.
You want a drink?
Standing and I can get it translated for you in English. But until that happens, we are requesting that the father will go to rehab and that mother will go to regularly psychological interviews and go to a doctor, and we can help you if you want that, to help you with your health issues. And the older brother will go to rehab or move out of the house because we cannot be okay with.
I'm not signing that case plan.
No, listen, I have to let you know what it's about, and that both parents will undergo an evaluation with a psychology regarding their parental skills, and that we will have on and off surveillance with your home, and yeah, and that you would take
Come here,
house
Liliana,
cleaning
stay
in your
here.
house,
Stay here.
and that you will take house cleaning to your house, that you will accept that service. And the children will, of course, go to kindergarten, but you were
I don't have to
that you
put
were
my
going-
kids to kindergarten.
You promised me you were going out.
Yeah, I did, but then I found out that the town gets revenue for the kids that go to school in the town. I am home all day. I don't need to take my kids to Lake Scully, and I'm not doing that. You cannot force me to do that.
So I suggested you get yourself a lawyer.
That's fine, because I'm not signing anything that you have to show me. You lie, you're deceitful. I don't trust you.
Paper so you can let the lawyer read it.
I would like to have the paper stating that you are allowed to come into my house forcefully
And
in front of my children.
then
Please.
we cannot accept that you
I would like to have, who's going to take my kids?
Take the children.
You are not going to take, I'm going to the embassy. I'm going to the embassy with my kids. You're not taking my kids. I'll leave with them. You are not taking my children. I need, let's go, Howard. I don't care. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, we clean.
You don't tell us what to
We
do.
did clean.
This is þetta lýðræðisland. Þú getur ekki
What are you telling us to do?
case plan.
I don't have to sign that if I don't want to. I'm getting an attorney. I do not. You can't take my kids because I'm not signing the case plan.
Home if you accept and if you clean the house.
My children are not leaving with you. I'm going to the embassy with my kids. Howard, we gotta walk to your parents now.
Sorry.
Do not touch me. You cannot take my kids. Let go of me. Let go of me.
Ekki gera þetta á þessu.
They broke into our home. They're trying to take my babies. I'm leaving with my kids. I'm leaving this place with my kids. Yes, I am.
But you cleaned the house.
I did clean my house. Look at it.
To
There's
clean it better.
no.
We
This
need
is
to
stuff
get
that
some
we haven't had the
service.
chance to unpack. I just moved in here. My house is not dirty. It's cluttery because I haven't unpacked. I need to call the embassy. I gotta call the embassy. Don't let go two of them. I'm calling the embassy.
Okay.
Hurry up. Tell them they're trying to kidnap my kids. Just be...
We are not trying to kidnap. They can come back home when you clean the
Við
house.
eigum rétt á
My house is not
lögfræðing áður
dirty.
en að
It's
lengra er
cluttery
haldið.
because I just moved in.
hlýtur
Are
að
you
vera.
kidding me?
You did not just
Við viljum fá
Walk in
lögfræðing á
and see
svæðið strax.
Walk in and see for yourself and tell me if this house looks unlivable for children. Yeah, that's soaked into the floorboards before his parents fixed the cats. The floor...
You think it's okay to live
I
here with your
do.
kids?
I do.
Sorry.
My kids are happy,
Þess vegna
healthy,
erum við að biðja
thriving
aðstoð.
Við
children.
erum búin að
Ef
bjóða
að við
þér
vissum-
frið aðstoð utanaðkomandi til að koma og taka heimilið.
Hold on, give me my phone. I need to call. I need to call the embassy. They're trying to take you from mommy. They're trying to take you from mommy and daddy. No. They're not leaving. My children are not leaving. You broke into my home. Howard, do not let go of him.
Bara svo þurfum við ekki að gera þetta alveg. Við þurfum ekki. Það er ekkert að halda hann.
Konunni minni, jú.
Þú